welcome to another Funko Pop review. This is Mandy J, and this is the second installment of the Nightmare Before Christmas video of all of the Funko stuff that are being released for the 25th year anniversary. And again, like always, I have Mr. Transformers 96 here with me as well.
Yeah, so in our first video, we talked about the mystery minis, the movie moments, and the plushes. In this video, we're going to be talking about the normal pops, the exclusive pops, as well as the pens.
And along with like the sparkly 2-pack that you can get as well.
Yeah.
So
Dorbish ones.
Yeah. So let's go on. I have to say, I think this is a very strong assortment.
This is a really fun assortment for me personally because it's the off-ball characters for the most part. There's a couple that are like your standard characters, but a lot of them are really the crazy versions of them because there is a Jack and Oogie in this series, but it's a very unique one, you know, which is nice.
Oh yeah, and then I like how Sally is holding the basket with the fish and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's just really cute as well.
I think Sally is the plainest of the assortment, but I think it's nice to get a nice solid Sally, because I believe we have had a standard Sally in the past, but it's very plain. It was back in the days when they were...
It was like earlier, so
Yeah.
it was that like, you know, beginning Funko style too, so it's not... I feel like it doesn't do her quite justice, where I feel like this one's really great. And then of course there's Dapper Sally, which I have done a review of her on this channel as well, I believe. It gets to the point where we have so many Funkos, I don't know what I've done or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we've done a review of that one. But yeah, that was a really unique Sally. So the two of them together. If we haven't done a review, I think you should probably do a video on both of them when they come out.
Well, and then also I would really like to see a Dapper Jack, but that one goes for a little bit too much online right now, so it's kind of out of reach to get him at this moment.
But I do love the Snowman Jack. I think that's a nice scene in the movie, of course, singing his the iconic, what's this song?
And he blends in so well, and I love the candy cane handle on the umbrella, which is a wonderful little detail.
It's fantastic.
And the hat is, even though it's simple, it works very well.
Yeah, my only issue is, and it just kind of bothers me. I know that pop style is to have big heads compared to the body, but I feel like the body needs to be bigger on this one. It's odd to have a snowman body when in the movie it's massive, and it's just so small with his massive head sticking out.
I definitely agree, though. I feel like I mean, of course, you're all scale, but I feel like with what they could do with this, I think they did a good job. Because you also have to sit there and go, what looks better?
Yeah, well, they have to stay in line with their style, so...
And then, of course, I mean, I think they did really well with, like, the Harlequin Demon and the Clown. They don't look like Funko Pops, but I'm not mad about that.
Yeah. Personally, these are two of my favorites here. I just, as far as the townsfolk go, these are probably my two favorites, to be honest. But I love the Harlequin Demon. I love the fact that his mouth is, of course, wrapping around his entire head, which is just like the movie. He's got a lot of expression. He's holding the hammer from when he was making the hats. And I love the fact that his eyes are squinted too. That's a nice touch.
Oh yeah, he has such a great expression, and it's very fun to look at. It has such a great dynamic, and the colors really complement very well.
Absolutely.
And it looks really well. Like, it's the same green as with Jack's hat. His hands and his feet kind of match that similar green, so in a set it also like kind of pulls together the colors.
They all kind of match in that way. And then the Clown, personally, the Clown is my favorite townsperson. I think it looks very cool. It's very interesting to see the Clown not on his unicycle.
But he is holding it.
He is holding it, so at least he comes with it. If he didn't come with it, that would be an issue. But yeah, I think that he does look very nice. I love his expression, and although his body should be massive compared to his head, I think that this doesn't bother me at all. I don't know why, but I think that looks like it's in scale and looks good. I love his little, spiral on the top.
I hope that spins. Wouldn't that be great if it spins? That would be nice, yeah. And then, of course, I love the toys. The toys are a must-have on my list of things that we're going to be getting. Just because it comes with the duck and it has the like teddy bear. It's a fan favorite, I feel.
Yeah, they're really fun, and I love the kind of floating pops. This is the same style base as the Box Lunch exclusive Zero, so I'm a big fan of that style of having them float, and I think having both of them come together, it's a solid deal. It's not like you're getting gypped because they're smaller.
Oh yeah. Did you know, fun fact, the teddy bear and the duck are supposed to be a stab at Mickey and Donald.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because they didn't want to put Nightmare Before Christmas under the Disney name, so they put it under Touchstone, and they weren't quite happy with that, so it was kind of their own little stab at Mickey and Donald, which I think is
That's
kind of
fun.
like that. That's kind of a fun fact because you can definitely see the little Mickey ears on the teddy bear and things like that.
Yeah.
So no, but those I think those are gonna sell out pretty quick along with Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, Oogie is my favorite here. This really, blew me away. You never see an Oogie that's just fully engulfed in the bugs
Where
as
he
he's
doesn't
dying.
have his skin.
Yeah, it's very cool. But when we did see an in-person photo of this, and it looked weird.
It's the mouth.
It's the mouth because he has so much detail all around him, and his eyes and his mouth are just plain as can be, and he's
They're
got a
indexed,
big old
too.
smile. Yeah, they go inside of him. It's odd. Had he had just like a frown or a surprise, any sort of other expression than a big
Or
old
no
smile,
mouth at all.
Yeah, no mouth would have suited him better, and that's something that's no stranger to the pop line. So,
But you know
It
what's
kinda
unique
ruins it.
about this though? Every pop here has a mouth.
yeah, that is. I think that they're starting to step towards that. To be honest, you're
Yeah.
seeing it more and more. So, just as they change their kind of traditional stances of pops, I think they're starting to change the design.
Because I do know some of the pops do stay with the no mouth. I just think it's all depending on what works well with the design. And I feel like if you were to take the mouths off of the majority of these pops, they would lose their characteristics.
Yeah, you get so much more expression, and they become so much more dynamic when you
I
have an
think
expression.
the only one you can take off the mouth and it'd be like, okay, is Sally.
Yeah. Yeah, Sally and Oogie. Oogie would benefit without the mouth.
Yeah,
Sally
I
would
definitely
be okay
agree.
without it.
And then the doctor looks awesome.
Yeah, you're a big fan of him. Personally, again, like I said, I like him in the movie, but I'm not a big fan of his merchandise. You seem to really gravitate
I don't
towards
know
his
why.
merchandise.
I
though, yeah.
love it because his head opens and
It's cool.
I am a fan when it comes to things on hinges.
Yeah.
Anything that has a moving component that's like unique to the series is just amazing, and that's why I love it because it gives it that like next level. We're always looking for Funko to do like the next thing and to like really step up their game and really kind of give us a wow factor. And I feel like this is just enough to like satisfy that.
Yeah, it makes it more dynamic. I love the fact that you can open his head. It would be cool if you could split the brain too, so you can have him displayed with just one brain. That would be nice.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I hope
sorry, like that made me so excited.
I hope that the wheels move as well. I hope they are able to rotate, but I'm not expecting that.
Nah, it would be such a great touch, but I'm not gonna hold my breath either.
Yeah.
But I mean, now I kind of hope.
The brains
But
removed.
because no, for the wheels to move too.
Oh, the wheels, yeah.
Because
right.
I feel like the brain removal will be a little bit much, but to be able to move wheel him around would be really cute.
That would be great.
Okay.
But overall, I think this is a great assortment just for a regular
Yeah.
series for Nightmare.
Well, because when I was little, he creeped me out.
Yeah.
The doctor did, and now I don't know, for some reason I kind of like his merch and stuff just because it looks really good.
That's funny.
I just love great design things. When you have a really well designed thing, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and that is quite nicely designed. But I think this is a really cool series because I've done Nightmare Before Christmas figures in the past. This is a way of them to do some of your traditional characters in unique ways and to bring in some of the unique characters in for the first time, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
There is, of course, an exclusive assortment of these pops as well. There is the keychains. You want to talk about them?
Yeah, so they say that, okay, this is weird, and I will point this out, is they always say that, the glow-in-the-dark keychains are exclusive to, a particular place. And I think here it's saying it's,
Both.
either or, it's, both. Because I already know that Box Lunch has the glow-in-the-dark zeros at certain locations.
We have them.
Because we have them. I was able to pick him, Mr. Transformers 96 one. I was able to get myself one. I've yet to take mine on a package. I'm afraid to, lose the body. I'm excited to see the Dapper Jack as a keychain.
Yeah, I like the Dapper Jack design. It's like a Dr. Facilier Jack, in my opinion.
And-
So it's like a
and-
dead version of him,
You've recently kind of came to love Dr.
Yeah.
Facilier as well.
I like that movie quite a bit now. So yeah, so I think that looks very cool. I'd love to get a Dapper Jack pop, as we've discussed in the past, but yeah, he's quite expensive. As far as the other exclusive pops that we have the Harley Quinn Demon, a glow-in-the-dark version exclusive to Barnes & Noble, which I don't like, because it doesn't make any sense.
It's again, the glow-in-the-dark is kind of a cop-out to me.
Yeah, I
feel like it's the easy way out a lot of the times. They're like, oh, we need to make an exclusive, but we don't know how to do it, or we don't know how to go about it, so we're just gonna make it glow in the dark.
Yeah, and I think there's so many other versions of this to do, because you could do Dr. Frankenstein with one brain. You could do the Harley Quinn demon holding the hat that he's making. You could do Oogie Boogie glowing in the dark, which would make more sense.
You can do his wife at the end, Dr. Frankenstein's, the girl that he makes at the end.
Yeah, that would be a full design though.
Well, they did that with the devil for Walgreens.
I'm just saying a one that they could change easily.
Yeah, but I seriously think if they're going to do a unique one for Walgreens, they might as well do a unique one for Barnes & Noble.
Sure. Well, yeah, there's so many characters they still haven't done from Nightmare Before Christmas.
And it would be such a nice pair to have him and her together.
That would be fun, yeah.
So, I'm just saying.
Oh, she's not in a wheelchair, right? Yeah.
No, she's the one who pushes it.
Yeah, I remember.
And
so that'd be fun.
I would have liked to seen that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Or they could have done one of the witches or one of the vampires. Yeah. There's too many characters they could have done as an exclusive. Where I feel like the
Lagoon character.
Yeah, that one would have been a good one.
In her tub, that would be sweet.
See, so again, I feel like the glow-in-the-dark is just a cop-out. It's just an excuse.
Especially on a character that doesn't match with it at all.
Right, and the fact that the Walgreens has a unique character.
Yeah, and Walgreens I really like. It's the devil, of course. He is a little bit shorter than the Harley Quinn demon. He should be smaller than that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I do like, isn't the wolf is coming out? Wasn't the wolf supposed to be in this series?
I don't know where the wolf is.
Huh. I kind of want all the townspeople now. I like the townspeople.
Yeah. It's just, we'll have to figure out where the wolf is, so that might be a different video. But, again, I feel like the glow-in-the-dark is just a cop-out. Like, the keychains, it's fine. It's whatever for the keychains. But the thing is, for a chase to be glow-in-the-dark and an exclusive to be a glow-in-the-dark, it's a ripoff.
I don't mind it as long as it makes sense. If they take somebody that, like Yzma and Harley Quinn Demon make no sense, they shouldn't do them.
Yeah, Hercules makes sense because he's a god and he glows in the movie. Yeah. Okay. But I feel like they do too many commons and too many exclusives that are glow-in-the-dark that they shouldn't have glow-in-the-dark chases.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, the Zero chase, it makes sense for him to glow in the dark. But I would have also liked to see maybe like a Christmas version of Zero.
Yeah. As far as the devil, I hope that his tail is sculpted, because he does have a fairly decent-sized tail in the movie, so I hope that it's sculpted maybe... Considering we don't see it, it must be really small in this pop, but I am very excited to see that.
It could be up.
Yeah, but he does look quite nice, and then there's going to be some Hot Topic exclusive jacks. Basically, it's two different styles of jacks, one with his hand up, one with his hand down, and then,
the diamond.
One with both hands down.
Because the thing is, we have a Jack that has... I really kind of like the darker Jack all the way to your left. Because it has Zero painted all over and everything, and it's really cute. Then we have in the middle the Sugar Skull Jack, which does not surprise me that they did this.
It fits the style. But...
Yeah, it's something that was kind of on the nose, I feel. Yeah. It's way too easy to do Jack as a Sugar Skull.
Yeah.
And then you have the Diamond exclusive Jack, which, I mean, is great. I don't know if I'll be picking up the Diamond. I'll pick up one of these exclusives. I just don't know, I'll probably pick up the Sugar Skull and the Zeros, but I probably won't pick up the Diamond.
Personally, the Sugar Skull makes the most sense, but it's the one that I like the least.
Yeah.
The Diamond... it all depends on how it looks in person. It depends on how it shines. If it looks really cool and stunning in person...
And it looks like just the white is diamondized.
It is, because his hands and his head are the ones that have diamond. There might be a little bit in his little coat area there, just the midsection, the white part. But because in this photo, you can hardly tell it's even diamond.
Oh,
so I want to see it in person to decide on that one. Though the darker one with the Zero styling, I don't know what style you'd call that, but I like it the most.
I think it's just great. A neat little collage almost. It's it's really fun. It's really unique. It's something I wouldn't have thought of, and it kind of has the leaves and stuff, which are pretty cool. So I kind of think of the scene while he's walking in the forest playing with Zero.
Yeah.
And he stumbles upon the trees. That's what I think of when I see that.
Yeah, it's very nice. My only issue is that his hands are just that dark color. I wish the design extended to his hands as well.
True, or if they would have went with that creamy color they used for Zero for his hands, to have his hands pop out from the suit would have been nice.
That would have been much better. But yeah, some neat exclusives coming out. And then we have the pens and the strange...
Bam fingers.
Yes.
So I feel like the Bam figures are normally they're always going to be an exclusive to something, and they're going to be limited of so many. That's how they normally do those glitter ones. And it makes sense that they're doing a black and white one, and it makes sense that they're doing, a purple and orange, because when you think, Halloween, the top 3 colors I think of, if I'm thinking of, colors and not shades, is orange, purple, and green.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be... And, neon colors, not, anything dull.
Neon?
Almost
for
neon.
Halloween?
Yeah. Well, because these have a very high saturated... I almost would go brighter... I would go with a neon green to go with these 2 colors.
Yeah?
Yeah.
personally, I'm not a big fan of the design of these, just because I'm not a big fan of the series. However, if you were to pick up one, the black and white one is definitely the best in my opinion.
I surprisingly like the other two the better. Just because I really like the orange and I really like the purple for some reason.
Purple's my favorite color. It just,
Like,
they are
the
slightly
white-
Halloweenish.
The white
but
and
not
black
really.
make more sense because of
Yeah.
Jack's color scheme.
And it's Tim Burton.
But I feel like
you
the
know.
black, like, it might look... Okay, either the white is going to not look sparkly, or it's going to look flat, or the black's going to look like a night sky, or kind of be, like, overwhelmed. Like, it's not going to look right. I feel like I've seen orange ones of these, and they look fine. So I kind of know what I know.
It's true. You're probably right on that. However, let's be honest, they all look terrible.
Definitely, sadly, not ones we're going to, like, go out of our way to pick up. And then, of course, the pens, I mean, they're cool.
Sure.
But they're not ones that I'm going to go out of my way to get either. But they are kind of fun. They do seem to be popular with people.
Oh.
Yeah, anything Nightmare Before Christmas tends to just fly off the shelves. And I know that the pens, if it's done right, like, I know the Stranger Things ones kind of flew out the shelves. Like, you didn't really see a lot of them, and all the popular characters were gone whenever I looked, so. I feel like the pens will do decent just because it's the characters on top. I think you can remove the characters off the top.
Yeah, I hope so.
So, because I've seen, like, a Morty on the floor that had, like, a little black thing that obviously looked like he was a pen topper. So it looks like, I mean, you could be able to, like, change the ink and stuff in those pins, but it would be fun if, like, the pens were colored too, and I doubt that. Like, I doubt they're colored pins.
Yeah.
Because it would be neat to have, like, Jack would be black, but Oogie could have, like, a green, and Sally could be, like, purple or something. Like, you could do something really cute, and Zero can be, like, orange.
That would be cool.
Having them do gel pins, that would be great. I would probably buy these if these were gel pins.
There you go. That would be nice.
Just because I'm a fan of gel pins.
They're a nice way to get a little toy and a pen, but
Yeah.
I mean, like,
It'd be
you're
cool
really
to
buying it
have.
for the toy, so why not just buy a mystery mini or a pot?
Yeah.
That's how I
true,
look
true.
at it as.
It's cool to
That's just me,
use,
though.
just...
Yeah.
I haven't used my little squid from Nemo. From that
Oh,
Little
from the
Mermaid.
box.
Yeah. So...
Well, wait. Oh, it is the squid, the kid
Yeah.
squid. Oh, okay. I was like, who was the topper? Yeah, overall, though, some neat stuff coming out.
Very solid. I think the assortment's great. The exclusives, personally, some of them could be a bit better. I definitely still think the glow-in-the-dark one is a cop-out. And just, like, an excuse to make an exclusive, but it's not, like, the best exclusive ever. So, yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know where to leave them.
And thanks so much for watching.